Well, the good news, Annalise, is that they are asymptomatic, and it's believed that they are both in decent health and good spirits. But the Australian Defence Force conducted testing after local contractors who've been working with some of our Australian Defence Force personnel in the Middle East tested positive. Now, the results of those tests confirm those 5 positive cases. One of those members had already flown home to Brisbane. The other 4 have been flown here to Darwin. They are in the Royal Darwin Hospital in isolation, where they are being kept at the moment. But as I said, the Defence says that they are asymptomatic and that they are in reasonably good health, considering the fact that they have contracted the coronavirus. Defence says it's doing everything it can and taking every measure to ensure that these people are isolated from the general community and that no other Australians are put at risk by the fact that they have been brought back here. But at the moment, those other 4 Australian Defence Force personnel remain at the Royal Darwin Hospital.
And Matt, the Northern Territory will begin lifting restrictions today. What's going to change?
Well, a lot will change over the next few weeks, Annalise. I think it's fair to say will be the envy of the nation. From noon today, the first of those restrictions will begin to be lifted. That means that playgrounds are going to open, also swimming pools and water parks and golf courses. Weddings and funerals will also have those restrictions on the number of people who can attend limited. They've been limited to 5 people for weddings and 10 people for funerals. But so long as they're outdoors, they'll be allowed to take place. But the big news really does occur from the 15th of May, 2 weeks from today. The Chief Minister outlined this roadmap yesterday. From the 15th of May, bars, restaurants and cafes will be able to open. So will gyms and beauty salons. Now, for the first 3 weeks of that reopening at those pubs and restaurants and cafes, people will only be able to be served alcohol with a meal, and there'll be a 2-hour time limit on the amount of time people can spend in those premises. But from the 5th of June, we will see those restrictions lifted. So from the 5th of June here in the Northern Territory, you will be able to go to the pub as you normally would, go to the bar and buy a beer. Some of those social distancing restrictions will remain in place, though. The government has told businesses they'll need to submit a COVID-19 plan to the Health Department. They won't need to sign up before they open, but health inspectors will be going around and just checking to make sure that businesses are doing the right thing.